Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Sunshine Cup cheap from Meta Beta Jetta, whose name is Tony, says, "Hey Dan, I've been enjoying your videos and appreciate your honest insight and opinions. Also, as a 38-year-old father of two children myself, I can relate to your Dan talks. I'm a longtime GBL player and achieved Legend rank every season except one, and that was a couple seasons ago. Okay, so good player here. For Sunshine Cup, like Chesnaught, dunsparce Safe Swap, and macgargo Closer, it's not so great on paper, but still works very well. I went 7-3 with the team. It functions like an ABB style team in which you draw out a fighter or Mudboy with dunsparce, clean it up with Chesnaught, and then macgargo from 3. Yep, that makes sense. The battles include some lead losses and overall wins, where you either flip switch or save shields for macgargo. Getting proper alignment is what you want with this team. As for gameplay, I would say that I need improvement on team reading and knowing my win cons early. Feel free to review and judge the battles as you see it. I'll submit more as I climb." Okay. Well, thank you for this mission. And I think they kind of explained it pretty well, right? You're going to make our go is weak to fighting as well. And dunsparce and make our going to have problem with ground because rollout is resisted by ground. So you use dunsparce, draw out one of those, and then chestnut beats it, and then make our go sweeps. So let's take a look in action. Again, with these style teams, you don't need to potentially leave all the time right away, but this is when you are 100% leaving right away. And here we go. Right off the bat, we draw out the Quagsire, which is good, right? Rather see it on dunsparce than on macgargo, that's for sure. So they said either fight for switch or get that shield advantage, and it really comes down to a lot of like, what is your opponent going to do here? Like, it looks like potentially you it'll be close because you did let a mud shot go through, or yeah, earlier they did go stone edge and then they give up switch, so they caught on the caught. You can now just punish with macgargo if you want. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. The grass move is still neutral because you are half rock. So Leaf Blade is half neutral. They are running the flying type fast move, so that's not a worry of ours. But that is just kind of not super fast charging, but enough to annoy you that you have to throw here before they take you out. So this will take out, I'm assuming they can come back Quagsire, but apparently not. They are going to come. They know you have a chestnut. Oh, but your chestnut is going to cause this more problems than it will. Actually, it's going to cause the whole team problems right here. Right? Yeah, this game's over. There is no, and that's why I've already shown chestnut as a core breaker Friday afternoon. So if you want to go check out that video, I kind of talk about how the same thing, like it just dominates. It was part of my anti-dunsparce team. So Flygon with a hat on, shielding up the Dragon Claw. This is a ground type Pokemon, so the reason they're not leaving is because you want to draw out of ground. So if you see it on the lead, there's really no point to get out into something else. Going for that second frenzy to grab the shield or take it out, and it does land. Jump left comes in, so we're instant swapping. And again, this is why you do instant swap dunsparce all the time. You do not switch macgargo in case they are running like ABA ground here, right? So they have a second ground Pokemon in the back. So we'll very happily see this on dunsparce, and then we'll take it with macgargo. I noticed that that's the second time a mud shot has gone through off the bat, you're just throwing right when right after their charge moves, which just allows a full fast move through. So for proper fast move timing, you want to do one fast move and then the charge move. Gonna get hit with the grass move here, but non-shadow will do like less than 40%. They get the double fairy wind and then move. Again, this will hurt, but they're pretty dry now. So you definitely can go one more and throw. I would not go any more than that. Yeah. Abomasnow. Okay, instant dunsparce. Here we go. Met with. They're going to chip first. They are going to chip first. I'm wondering if it's like an icy wind and they want to try and lower your attack first. Yeah, that's kind of Yeah, and then Quagsire on top of it. What that's going to allow us to do, as I mentioned multiple times before, is now Quagsire should beat Dunsparce anyways. So if they made the instant swap into Quagsire, they probably would have won anyways. But what that allows them to do is chip damage, lower your attack, and guarantee that they keep switch. Because there's no way now that you've been chipped and your attack is lowered that you will beat that Quagsire, which already has a good matchup. So they just basically guarantee that they will keep switch. You did farm and you'll get a superpower off here when it comes in. So lands or takes out. I don't know if they'll take it out, but it'll be pretty close to taking out if they let it go. They do shield instant swap here. Going to get met with probably a punish here. Not surprising. But this is one of your potential win cons, right? You said macgargo with shield advantage. Now it's a bait game. Rock Tomb is resisted. Overheat is neutral, but it will lower your attack substantially. So going for that Rock Tomb, but it is resisted. So what that's going to allow them to do is just chip you huge. I would throw a move. Don't let them get another move off. Yeah, okay. Good catch. I was about to say, please don't let them get another move off and take you out. I would have forced that shield or taken them out because it's not like Abomasnow is going to do much to you. Now what it's going to do is farm you down and come out with an energy ball, which is neutral. So do you have a move? Because they're going to have a move and it's going to one-shot and they CMP win. Yeah. This is maybe that you I would try to grab that shield from the Flygon and then you would have been able to superpower the Abomasnow or force its energy. And then the Incinerates would have been double super effective. So again, Dunsparce and again a Quagsire, which again, if you're running this team, this is kind of where you want to be. Aqua Tail lands. If you think this meta is getting boring now, you just wait for Master League and Little Cup in a couple days. I'm going to have one more team. Yeah, I did Ultra League this morning. I'll have one more Sunshine Cup team. It's a fast move damage team, double confusion users. That's mine tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that. I'll be in because I'm filming this Friday night, so I'll be in Hamilton. I'll be filming that Monday morning. I'll be filming that before Monday morning, but in my parents' basement. And then you're gonna see me with long hair back here for Monday afternoon. I already filmed, and then Tuesday we'll be straight there. In case you're wondering what's going on with my schedule. 2 shield advantage. It is a Clodsire in the back. Poison is resisted. Just going straight Rock Tomb, knowing that you have a 2 shield advantage, you can just lower their attack. 1 overheat from this range probably doesn't take out anyways, so it just makes sense. You got a shield because Earthquake is double super effective. So you got a shield. But yeah, 1 overheat from that range was not enough, so get it low enough. Now this will take out. Hopefully your switch clock is up soon. Although it does not really matter too much. They are just going to let you. I see you spinning in the top left. I don't know if they're actually spinning or if they're just like, I know I lost and I'm going to force you to beat me sort of thing. Clodsire. Clodsire is an interesting one because it is a ground, which is going to cause your backline problems, but it also is a poison, which is going to cause chesnaught problems. So depending on this fast move here, if it's like Sludge Bomb, it'll be super effective. If it's the other 2 moves with both are resisted, it is a Sludge Bomb. And then they give up switch into Pidgeot and snipe you. So macgargo is a fantastic wall to this. No move does anything to you. So Brave Bird resisted, Feather Dance resisted. They are going to Feather Dance you. It does lower your attack times 2, which is very annoying. But now we're basically at 100 energy. Going to undercharge this because they want a couple more Incinerates. But this will allow them to lower your attack another time. Or Brave Bird and do a ton of chip damage. That's another option. Your attack is 2 times lower, so you might want to instant. Yeah. Whenever you get the attack fall and you can reset, even if it's like not an amazing matchup, you probably reset 90-95% of the time. So they just throw the Sludge Bomb, double flying. Is this the team? I just showcased this. I just showcased this Staraptor and I just showcased this Staraptor Talonflame team yesterday. So this is Staraptor Pidgeot. So same concept, double flyer in the back. Have that Rock Tomb. They just tried to gust down. Did not get it. Oh, it's gonna be close. You should get to move because poison's resisted. So a kind of unnecessary 2 shield flex there, but okay, Tropius, so instant dunsparce, and we'll see what you get punished with. Quagsire. Nope. Gastrodon. Gone are the days of Quagsire, Whiscash, and Swampert, and hello, Gastrodon. It is the new Mud Boy of choice. They did go straight Earth Power, which is really nice for you because you shielded that, and that is a ton of damage. So now you're going to grab a shield back. They're likely to bait the next one. I doubt they go double Earth Power. The question is, even if you shield, can you get to take this out before they get to another move? And I don't think that's the case. Yeah. This is where you just need to understand the spamminess of this thing. You do get to move, but they could shield and keep switch. Let's see what they decide to do. Nope, they let it go. Okay. Yes, I mean, you lived the move, which is fine. Oh, they got 2 answers for this. Well, this is good because Flame Charge and... why are they shielding? What are they doing? Brave Bird and Flame Charge are both very resisted here. So now, can they get maybe it's like a fly now? Can they get back-to-back Brave Birds like that? No, I don't think so. But they do chip. You did dump 2 things of energy. Plus, this Tropius has energy, so this is going to take you out. Yeah, okay. I thought, what are you doing with the Talonflame? But that Talonflame did chip enough, and now you are just drawing dead because there's nothing you could throw at this. Both moves are resisted. Superpower is single resisted, but the rest of them are just going to kill you, and so is the flying. Okay, good lead. Stay in here because this is one of the fighters. Now, obviously, superpower one-shots. Both. Oh, they're very weak to fighting because there comes a Dunsparce. You grabbed 1 shield. Gonna just go mirror match. No, you didn't grab a shield. Sorry, you did a ton of chip damage. So out comes the mirror match. But because you chipped, this will be an easy keep of switch, which is very nice because that's kind of what you want. Are you going to go for the full rollout down? Yes. Come out with some energy. Obstagoon does throw. If it's a cross shot, probably takes you out from this range because you're in the red and super effective. But you can get the chesnaught back on this. And I would throw, yeah, you both kind of built up. Sorry, you both built up last time. I like in this scenario to like grab that shield, force your opponent to make a decision. So you don't need to throw it like right when you get to the move because you don't want to be too obvious sometimes. But I also don't like, I like kind of forcing my opponent to make a decision, right? You're either going to take a ton of damage, potentially double super effective superpower to take you out, or you're going to burn that shield. And then that kind of gives you advantage in the long run because it gives you a sort of chance to figure out how you want to play the rest of the matchup with shield advantage, or if you chip them huge. Body Slam is resisted. Not that it matters because you have no shields, but Body Slam is resisted. I would just go for the full and center down because even if they land a superpower, Shadow Ball, it does not matter. It will not take you out. So easy farm down. Blast that overheat. This should take them out. Also, your avatar is very fly with that white suit. Okay, a little slow on the come in, but there is the Whiscash. Lots of mud boys in this meta right now. Which there's, I guess because there's so many Talonflames, there's not as many grass, but grass is kind of good in this meta right now. You grab the one shield. You have such a bad lead there. They obviously want you to, they want to keep their Pidgeot on your double weak to flying chesnaught. So out comes the second Mud Bomb. Obviously with Mud Shot being nerfed, this thing is just charging a little slower than before. So they are committing the double shield. And are we going to fight for a switch here? You have the move. That is exactly what we are doing. We are fighting for a switch because we cannot have the chesnaught on a Pidgeot, but we can definitely get a macgargo on it because that would be fantastic. Oh, and they caught. Interesting. Yeah, you just commit to the farm down, and Pidgeot is half normal, so double superpower here will like do a good amount of chip. So you did just go 2 Vine Whip, which is 4, and a Gust, which is 4, so they got a full Gust through there, and that took you out. So you wanted to go like 1 Vine Whip and a superpower, and then 1 Vine Whip and a superpower on the next one too. Letting that full Gust through took you out, and you would have got to a move. And now they get to a Whiz Cash and take you out. I think that missed timing there cost you that game. Yeah, that missed timing on the Vine Whip superpower I think cost you that game. Holy Tropius, I haven't seen like any. Why are you seeing so many? Which is kind of a weird one because there's a lot of Talonflames and a lot of dunsparce in this meta. So they make a catch on their dunsparce. So here's where the tricky part is. Your switch timer is already synced, but there's really no point of coming back chesnaught here, because then if you lock yourself with the Tropius coming back in, you're going to be in kind of a bad situation. So you're basically stuck in this matchup. You have to stay in and just try and chip and maybe try and flip switch, but you are going to try and fight for switch here. You're both pretty low though. You may simultaneously roll. Okay, 1 HP live, flip switch. They may come back in. Yeah, Tropius. So that is the right move. Because they know they just lost switch. So yeah. I'm not surprised they'll let that go because they know they have to probably try and show whatever's in the back. Ooh. And that back is a macgargo of their own. So Rock Tomb, lowering their attack. Basically going to force them. I like this actually. I don't like that timing, but I like this. You are forcing them. You are forcing them to throw. And they did not. They just went for the full farm down. They're at 100 energy. What are they doing? It is a Rock Tomb, but your attack fell. They'll have a Leaf Blade. You can survive another one. And you should be able to farm down and throw the Rock Tomb. Can you go back-to-back Rock Tombs with macgargo? We are going to find out. It does not look like it because you're at 100 energy and you don't have 2. So you can only get 1, which means that you are going to take this out because they don't have a move. I think we're pretty close to the end. 2 minutes left. Yeah, so the last battle, Dunsparce is a fantastic lead. They can't throw anything, so I don't know what they're staying in for. Your fast move timing needs some work. I mean, you're like me. You're like, I make plenty of mistakes and still hit legend pretty much every season. So there's stuff that you can get away with that, but yeah, one thing I have seen here is that you've missed fast move timing a lot. Yeah, at this point, you just kind of stay at, you might want to go Dunsparce right away, just so you don't get potentially farm down here. Yeah, maybe it's aggressive farm down here, so maybe you have to, yeah, okay. Poison Sting is still just mostly a fast charging move as opposed to doing a lot of damage, so are able to grab the shield. I assume you come dunsparce. Yeah. I know what you were thinking. You were debating it because Incinerate is neutral, so you would be actually chipping there. But Earthquake is also double super effective on the macgargo, so that is a very bad situation to put yourself in. Whereas dunsparce can take one and then shield up the second one. They caught on a Quagsire. Ooh. Quagsire. So you, yeah, at this point you just gotta stay. Try and chip. I don't think an Aqua Tail can take you out from this range. And going to come in here, I don't know if I like this. Getting nailed with a Stone Edge. They are going to throw to take you out, which is probably better for you. Because now, I don't like this throw, because now they just allow you to farm. Oh, okay, switch timer's up. I was about to say, they're just allowing you to farm down, but if the switch timer's up, okay, you just kind of go Clodsire anyways. Did they just think they're gonna get outpaced? What the heck was that? Anyways, thanks for the submission. I think you played the team well. Like, you knew when to like, the things with these teams is there's the very obvious ones you stay in, right? You're trying to draw out a fighter or ground. So if you see a fighter or ground on the lead, you stay. Anything else, you kind of go. But it's not as black and white as you go immediately. There's some matchups where you probably do want to stay in and throw a superpower or throw a frenzy and then get into your dunsparce to draw it out. You don't need to leave the second it starts, because if you leave the second it starts, it's actually kind of obvious what you're running. So I think you did pretty well in just kind of managing that. Yeah, fast move timing, I saw a few mistakes there, so maybe work on that. Otherwise, thanks for the submission. I'll look forward to any ones that come in the future. But that is it. So I'll have my fast move damage type team tomorrow. And then the event coverage one. I just made kind of a funny video. And then top teams for the crappy leagues on Tuesday. So that is it. I'm actually going to open up this new... so this is what I'm going to be bringing to Hamilton. I got this from the New York Go Fest event party that Nice has held. So it's a Cloud 3 HyperX legendary sound headset here. So I'm gonna test this out right now to see if it works, and then I'll bring this, and I'll bring my light and my my stand there to hold my phone, and then should be able to keep the videos going from my parents' place. No little basketball net background, but we'll see what they got there. I mean, what do they have? Is the thing still there? Is it just gonna be the door? The bed? I forget if my mom, because you guys are just gonna see. There's no point in me telling you. Anyways, yeah, let's just end it there, because you're gonna see it in 2 days. Actually, 1 day, because you'll see for tomorrow morning's video. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.